It could happen to anybody. It could. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Hard Body Ty, guys, and I appreciate you guys coming in. Today is Free Talk Friday, and on Free Talk Fridays, I talk about whatever I feel like talking about. I asked you guys on Instagram, in my Instagram stories, if you had anything in particular you wanted me to touch on, and I got some interesting feedback. A lot of people wanted me to talk about different life experiences I've been through, my funniest moment, just some of the craziest stuff about me personally, which is kind of cool. I didn't know you guys were that interested in what I got going on personally, because I don't think I'm that interesting, but I'm glad y'all think I'm that interesting. So anyway, one I got asked about was my most embarrassing moment in my life up until this point, and I had to narrow this down to a few. So I've had a couple things. We're not going to talk about the American Idol incident. For those who know, we're not going to talk about American Idol, and we're not going to talk about, well, I don't even want to mention the name of the other one. So we're going to leave those two out for today. Because they, as funny as they are not the most embarrassing moments of my life. The most embarrassing moment of my life happened, in high school. Freshman year of high school. I think I was 14 going on 15. So I'll give you a little backstory to this, just so you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. Growing up in school, I was not what you would call a ladies' man. I was not a pretty boy. I was not the boy that had all the girls. Not at all. My homeboy did, but I definitely was not that guy. And so it took a while for me to grow into the person I am now, where I'm much more confident talking to people, and especially women, and being way more assertive than I used to be as a young boy, because I was just a little nervous. I was a little bit of a nerd. I'm still a nerd. There's a Black Panther right there. That lets you know. Can we get in focus? That lets you know right there how much a nerd I am. Anyway, so I had this one girl I really liked back in those days. I really, really liked her. And we were friends. Now growing up, I realized I put myself in the friend zone. By the way, I'll do a video on the friend zone, because no one can put you there. You got to put yourself in the friend zone. Anyway, I liked this girl a lot. And we were friends, and we were always hanging out. We always had the same classes, and she was very much a flirt. Like, she liked a couple different boys. By the way, I'm not going to say her name in the video, so I hope I don't say it. I'll just say her name is, what can I call her? We'll just say the girl. So the girl, because if she ends up watching this, God, she was real flirty, man, growing up. She liked a lot of guys. And, a lot of guys liked her. And so, but everybody knew that I liked her. Everybody that knew us know I liked her. Everybody knew we were cool, but I just couldn't get over the hump. I could never be the guy with her. I could never be the boyfriend. And so, one day, we were getting, class was ending, and we were getting ready to get out for the day. And as we were walking outside, I was with some of my friends. It was me and a couple of my homeboys. It was about 4 of us, 4 dudes total, walking out towards this area where the buses pick us up, or you would go to hang out. Because, school is over, class is out for the day. Bring me back in focus. Class is out for the day, and so we would all just be chilling. And so as we were walking out, I happened to run into the girl. And so I'm talking to the girl while I'm walking with my friends. And as my friends are walking, like, if you ever notice in the line, it's like 4 of us. 3 of them are walking up. Me and the girl are kind of back here. Like, I know my hands look mutated, like I'm throwing up a gang sign. But, like, all of us were walking. But they were kind of in front a little bit. So it was me and her in the back. And so, I kind of put my little moves on. I was not smooth. I did not know how to talk to women back in them days at all. Now it's not a problem. But back then, I was just real nervous. I just, if I liked the girl, I was very, bashful about it. I just didn't know how to, really say what I wanted and speak my feelings and let that be that, and be able to stand on it. So, as we're walking, and if y'all hear thunder in the background, it's because it's rain. It's really nasty in Orlando right now. So as we were walking, we go to the exit, and there's a thing downstairs that leads to this outside part of the courtyard where, like I told you, we meet up and everybody's kind of hanging out. So as we're getting outside the door, we're meeting on the steps, and there's one part where you go to the courtyard where the school buses and the hangout is at, and there's another part where you go down and you would get picked up, like if you had your parents come get you. Because like I said, we were freshmen, we weren't driving. So if your parents, your people was coming to pick you up, you went down this way. So I was going to go one way. She was going to go another way because she didn't take the bus. You know, all the bad kids was on the bus. So she was going to be the good girl and go, and her mom and them was going to take her. So as we were talking, we're all on the steps. Me and my 3 friends, again, they're still in front of us. So I don't think at that point in time, I don't think they're aware that we're behind them. Well, they know we're behind them, but they're not really watching us. They're having their own conversation. And so as I'm talking to her, the one bold moment, which ended up being embarrassing, I did the unthinkable. I leaned in for a kiss. I had no indication she wanted one. And I don't want anyone jumping on me like it's some rape story. No, okay. I'm just a shy little boy. I made a move, all right? And it didn't work out. So I went in for a kiss. Not on her lips, just on the side of her cheek, because we were like side by side. We were right here, you know? And I kind of like leaned forward as I was talking. God, I can't believe I'm telling y'all this. And she pulled like a Floyd Mayweather shoulder roll, but got her head out the way. So if you ever watch boxing, like Mayweather kind of does a move where he dips his head, but kind of gets his chin out of the way. The girl did that to me. And it would have been one thing if she like just dodged the kiss, like, oh no. But what made it so bad is that at the moment I was going for the kiss and she moved, the 3 guys in front, my boys, happened to be looking at us. Keep in mind, I'm thinking they in front, they doing it. No, they all happened to be seeing it at the same time. So as I did it, all I heard was, oh, did you just try to kiss her? And I was like, oh, no, I was just playing. Like, by then, it was already a full-blown fire. They were wilding out. They got so loud. And they were like, oh, he tried to kiss her. Oh, like it was so much commotion. Oh man, to this day, depending on who you ask, I probably could never live that down. So anyway, what made it so embarrassing was not just the fact that she dodged it, but the fact that they saw it and I never was able to get over it. So I remember later that day, I get home, you know, see, y'all don't even know, like I'm showing my age right now. We had house phones. Back in these times. So I called her on the house phone. You know the house phones when you wanted to talk to somebody you like, but your mama could pick up on the other line and cut in on that? Yeah, that used to happen a few times. Anyway, my mama didn't cut in on this one. I called her and I was like, yo, what was that about? What was that about? She was like, what do you mean, Ty? I'm not giving y'all my real name. So what do you mean? I was like, I was just trying to kiss you. I was just trying to say bye. She said, you could have told me. And why would you want to do it in front of your friends? Because, I was trying to be a little player. Keep in mind, like I said, I had a reputation of not really being a ladies' man. So I was trying to prove something. And my boy's like, look, I'm going to kiss her. Without telling anybody I was going to do it, I was just going to do it. And that failed miserably, man. And it's one of those things that I always think about whenever I think about like how I used to be when it came to like approaching women or asking a girl on a date. Man, I used to be really, really shy. Really shy. I got way more confident as I got older, but that was because that came through like just being mentally stronger, realizing self-worth, like all the cliche things we talk about. Like I had to go through that growing up and realize, like, hey man, these women ain't nothing to be scared of. But back in those days, man, I'll be all the way honest with you, man, I used to really, really like that girl. We ended up going to prom together, which is a whole nother story. Nothing bad happened, but I really liked that girl growing up. Now she's married. She got like 3 kids. Wish her the best. But if she watches this video, she knows you did me wrong on that one. You could have let me get away with the peck on the cheek and we could have kept it moving. But I never was able to live it down because every day for the rest of that year, my freshman year, people would bring that up. I mean, they would bring it up at lunch. They would bring it up on the way to class. I remember one time I got in an argument with a dude at lunch. And keep in mind, even though I wasn't really like a ladies man, I wasn't no punk. Now, I wasn't scared of no men. Like, you wouldn't go just talk to me in no kind of way. Anybody that knew me growing up knew I had a mouth. I could talk junk with the best of them. And I remember one time I was getting into it with this dude, and he was like, man, that's why you tried to kiss old girl, and you couldn't get, like, so I lived the rest of the school year with that on me. Easily the most embarrassing moment of my life. And it was all self-inflicted. So the moral of the story is, man, don't, especially now, because they put a charge on you now. Don't do it now. Keep your hands and lips, keep your ashy lips to yourself, man. Do not, under no circumstances, make the first move, fellas. Don't. Ladies, look, if you really like a girl, man, make sure it's a green light before you do what I did. Or else you're going to be ended up looking stupid. And God forbid you got an audience that's going to be there to watch it. So there you go. My most embarrassing life moment up until this point, because God knows I'm going to be hopefully around a little bit longer. So like I always tell you guys, the advice is free. Hustle so separately, guys. Keep sending me stuff on my DMs or my email. I'll put it here at the bottom. Of course, the info is also in the description box of this video. If you have something in particular you want me to talk about that happened in my personal life, because I have a lot of true life stories. And some of them, people don't know about until I bring it up. But anyway, y'all be good. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.